Hello. Got an early start today in Glentillt after last night's bivvy. We're climbing Càrn, Chlamain, the Munro and 5 of its tops. In 1785, the geologist James Hutton was here in Glentillt, making an important discovery which would support a theory that the granite exposure in the surrounding rock must have been caused by the granite being molten rather than it being crystallised in the oceans, that's changing the face of geology. So for today's route, we're taking the excellent Stalker's Path north from Forest Lodge up to the first Corbett top of the day, Creag Loisgte. Then we're heading to the west and then round to the northwest to get to the Munro Càrn Chlamain, and continuing to Càrn Chlamain N.Top, which is a deleted top. Then we're heading round to the north to get to the Corbett tops of Aonach, Cloiche, Mòire, Bràigh, Sròn, Gorm and Druim, Coire and Minnsich. And then pretty much following the outward route back down to Glentillt. Then we'll be heading just upstream a little bit to get the bivvy stuff, and then mountain biking the 12.5 kilometres, about 8 miles back to Old Bridge of Tilt. On the summit cairn of today's Munro, Chlamain, 963.5 metres, 3,161 feet, cairn of the buzzard. No buzzards here today. I did see a couple yesterday, right enough. From here, we're going to head over to Chlamain North Top, just see in the background there. That's a deleted top, the first deleted top of the series. And beyond that, the final 3 Corbett tops for today. Now on the top of Chlamain North Top, 952 metres, 3,123 feet. So far in the series we've climbed Munro tops, Corbett tops and Munros, Corbett tops and Corbetts, and a supplementary top. This top is a deleted top. That completes all the different classifications of top that we'll be climbing in the series. Deleted tops are tops that were on previous lists. Most of them were deleted from the list of Munro tops over the big revisions of predominantly 1981 and 1990. And most of the deleted tops are Munro tops. There are also a few deleted tops which are Corbett tops, just a handful of those really. Most of the deleted tops are in fact in the Cairn Gorms, so plenty more of these to come. You can see it started snowing a bit, so temperature's obviously dropped a bit. We'll be heading over to the next Corbett top in the ridge now to the north, Aonach and the Cloiche Mòire. The summit of Aonach and the Cloiche Mòire, 901.6 metres, 2,958 feet, ridge of the Big Rock. It's my second time on this top, and the top in the background is an excellent Sròn Gorm. I've also done that one before, but just off to its north is Druim, Coire and Minnsich, which will be a new summit. So I'm just about to head over to Sròn Gorm, the penultimate top of the day. Made it to the summit of Mòire Sròn Gorm, 879.1 metres, 2,884 feet, Bràigh of the Blue Nose. Great viewpoint here. We've got the Munros of Anscarsach and Càrn and Yallar in the background. Circling round to Ben Vreck, the cloud, Ben Gerrig, the Munro, Ben Venach and Corbett as well. And looking back over to where we've come from, we've got Aonach and Cloiche Mòire there, and then over to Càrn and Chlamain and the hills of Beniglo in the distance. So we're just about to head to the last top of the day, Druim, Coire and Minnsich. Now in the final summit of the day, Druim, Coire and Minnsich, narrow ridge of the young female goat, 853 metres, 2,798 feet. That could be the ridge referred to in the name just behind me there. So the final top of the day, we're going to pretty much retrace our outward route, skirting around all the summits, to head back onto the Stalker's Path that will take us back down into Glen Tilt. Made it back down to the track in Glentilt. I'm just going to take the track upstream for just under a mile, about 1.5 kilometres back to the bivvy site. So it's the bivvy packed away. Forgot how heavy the load was on the way up. At least it's downhill, about 150 metres, roughly 500 feet downhill on the bike. 8 miles, 12.5 kilometres. The climb itself today took about 6.75 hours, and the bike downhill to Old Bridge of Tilt shouldn't take very long at all. Back at Old Bridge of Tilt after a pretty epic 26.5 hours. Bit of mountain biking, wide selection of tops, overnight bivvy. The only thing about the bivvy was Tonell's decided to have a parliament about 3 o'clock in the morning, so not a lot of sleep was had. But what a fantastic and epic couple of days there. Looking forward to getting home, getting a shower, getting some food and getting a good sleep as well. Thanks for watching. Hope you can join me again for episode 8, and until then, cheery and drast. If you've enjoyed this episode, please consider donating to your local mountain rescue team. Don't forget to hit subscribe.